it? Why the hell it get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this soft? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski, so stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse, and the feds won't know where I drop you.
Ladies and gentlemen, what it do? Welcome to another edition, an impromptu edition of a Major Level Entertainment. I am your host and owner of this channel. It's your boy, a Big Major. You already know what to do. Please hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you are new to this channel. You know what I'm saying? We talk about sports things over here. We talk about everything else. We are Major Level Entertainment, and this is what we does when we does it. You understand what I'm talking about? I wasn't going to do a show today. That's why it's an impromptu show. I wasn't going to do a show today. You know what I'm saying? I was going to kind of sit back and just enjoy the family doing the show, whatever the case may be. But listening in to one of the family members do his show today, you know what I'm saying, my damn nephew Lewis, you know what I'm saying, excellent show, by the way. It left me hungry for more. You know what I'm talking about? And since nobody else is doing the show tonight, I said, you know what? Let big bro, let your cousin come up in here and do a goddamn show to let y'all niggas know what time it really is. We're gonna talk about the game a little bit, and we're gonna go from there. So without further ado, let me go ahead and give a shout out to those who have showed up to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of time. I do have to work tonight, but I said, you know what? I got just enough time to do a quick little show, you know what I'm saying, just to feed the masses of those who might still be hungry and left over from a nephew's show. So let me go ahead and give a shout out to those who have showed up. Let's go ahead and start off with a damn nephew and sniper of the channel. It's your boy H. Davis. You know what I'm talking about? Like, share, subscribe now. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait. The time is now to get these wins and stop playing games. Like literally what he said. You understand what I'm talking about? Shout out to H. motherfucking Davis. You know what I'm talking about? There he is, Lewis, the man of the hour. You know what I'm talking about? Just coming off an excellent show. You know what I'm talking about? I know I was wanting more. I'm like, hey man, this show is so good right now. I want to go do me a show now. So Lewis is my inspiration for today's show. Y'all could thank him that I'm on today. You understand what I'm talking about? Shout out to my damn nephew and sniper of the channel. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, Big Ump? Get those likes up and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Tell a family member, a friend, and a loved one about the channel. God damn it. Here we go. Hashtag, you got to believe, hashtag Lakers. And shout out to Lewis. Y'all subscribe to Lakers for Life 50 as well. That's Lakers for Life 50 as well. That's Lewis's channel. And let me tell you, man, you talking about the hottest new YouTube show on the tube, man. Look, listen. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all gonna have to go over there and figure it out for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? I got my slot over there. You know what I'm talking about? That's the hottest show. You know what I'm talking about? I put inspiration from that show too, even though it's a new show. But you know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see all the great works that Lewis is gonna do on his channel today and going into the future. You understand what I'm talking about? The Laker girl. Shout out to the little sis, Laker girl. Salute, Big Major. Big bro, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to Lakers in 5. Go and subscribe over there. You know, become a member, hit that sub. You know what I'm talking about? Lakers for Life once again, Lakers for Life 50 and Laker Girl 36. Please go ahead and support the damn movement, y'all. We get tired of telling y'all the same thing. It's 2026, and I feel like niggas ain't really listening like that. Do we got to send a National Guard over there? You know what I'm talking about? Do we got to send motherfuckers over there to make y'all subscribe and like and join channels? Or I mean, we don't want to be tyrants. You know what I'm talking about? Just go over there and do what's right. You know what I'm saying? You know it's right within your heart. Go ahead and go over there and get over there and do it. You understand what I'm talking about? A shout out to those guys. You know what I'm talking about? H. Davis said, we're tired of telling y'all to do the same thing. Do it. Y'all better do it or else. Hey, look, I ain't gonna keep warning y'all. You know what I'm talking about. But let's go ahead and get off and right into it. I'm gonna do the box scores and team stats of the game, whatever. Real quick. I'm just gonna siphon through it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give my take on the game. You know what I'm saying? I really get a chance to give a solid take on the game yesterday, but I'm definitely gonna do it today. You know what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and start off with the Bucks. As you guys well know, the Lakers lost to the Bucks 101 to 105 in favor of the Bucks. They beat us on our own floor. The Bucks are now 17 and 21 for a record. 17 wins, 21 losses. And we're now 23 and 10. Still well above the 500 mark. Still well above 500. So everything is cool on that front. Not too worried. Once again, this is another game that I wasn't really tripping on us losing. Yes, we need to start stringing together some significant wins, especially going into the playoff. We want to build that playoff momentum, and then also get together some wins so that going into All-Star weekend, we'll be ready to go. You know what I'm talking about? So just want to say that we need to put together these wins, and we need to do them. I'm also going to go over the games that we have remaining in January. All the games that I think are winnable games, we should win, but we need to start the streak of winning just so we can keep our head above water, the 500 mark. You know what I mean? So right now, at 23 and 13, we have now played 36 games. At 23 and 13, we've now played 36 games, and we need to keep that streak going and stay above 500. A shout out to Cuzzo, Big Cuzzo. He says, please like, share, and subscribe. That's Cuzzo for those of y'all that don't know. And Go James, a.k.a. Chris, a.k.a. Let me cook this nigga right quick. The barbecue brisket baron of the bayou. Mr. Fuck Around and Find Out. And most importantly, what? My damn cousin on my mama's side of the motherfucking family. You know what I'm talking about? And shout out to Cuzzo for always showing up over here, showing a Big Cuzzo some damn love, man. It really is touching. You understand what I'm talking about? But I ain't gonna cry because y'all know I ain't no punk. You know what I'm talking about? I'm tough, So let's go ahead and get to the game stats of it all. You know what I'm talking about? So the Milwaukee Bucks, I'm just gonna read their minutes and their points. Giannis, future Laker, cough, cough. You know what I'm talking about? Giannis, a future Laker, 21 points in 31 minutes. He was 9 of 11 from the field. He got 6 rebounds. He got 5 assists. He did have 4 turnovers. He had 2 steals. He had 2 blocks. And he was a plus 6 on the plus minus. Now, the reason why I'm reading Giannis's full stats is because that's Giannis, and that's the guy we ultimately won on the team. So a shout out to Giannis Antetokounmpo, you know what I'm saying, my Greek damn nephew, you know what I'm saying? Miles Turner, the bum we was going to pick up at one point in time, 0. He had 8 points in 23 minutes. Kevin Porter Jr. led all scorers with 22 points in 39 minutes. A.J. Green had 11 points in 35 minutes. Ryan Rollins had 10 points in 31 minutes. Bobby Portis, another guy we've been kind of looking at, 11 points in 30 minutes. Kyle Kuzma, the guy that used to be with the team, 13 points in 23 minutes. That's happened to be our record, 23 and 13. Gary Harris had 3 points in 8 minutes. And Gary Trent Jr. had 6 points in 19 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what they did. That's what the Bucks did. Now let's go down here to the Lakers and see what we did. Okay. I'll go ahead and start like I normally do. I like to start from the bench and work my way up. So I'm starting from the low guys. Maxi Kleber, once again, contributing to nothing. Come on, y'all. Let's get those views up. Y'all ain't doing nothing right now. But just sitting and listening. Get those views up. Only 2 views. That's unacceptable. Let's get those views up. You know what I'm saying? Coming in here and listening to your big brother, your big cousin, a major. You understand what I'm talking about? Let's get those views up. Get those likes up. Share, subscribe to the channel. Right the hell nah. Max Kleber, 0 points at 3 minutes. -3 in the plus minus. Nothing else to really talk about. Jared Vanderbilt, 9 points in 27 minutes, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, no free throws. He had 9 rebounds coming off the bench, ladies and gentlemen. 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and he was a +2 on the plus minus. Jackson Hayes, 4 points in 13 minutes, 2 of 4 from the field, 0. He shot. Dalton Connect. 4 points, 13 minutes. He shot 2 of 4 from the field. 0 of 2 from the 3, no free throws, 1 rebound, and the rest was zeros. But he was a +10 on the plus minus. He actually had the highest plus minus on the team coming off the bench. That's Dalton Connect. Jackson Hayes, 6 points in 24 minutes, 3 of 6 from the field, no threes, of course, no free throws, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and he was a +9 on the plus minus, nothing else, zeros all across the board. He gave Vincent 6 points, 15 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 5 from the three, no free throws, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And he was a -3 on the plus minus. Let's go over here and go to the guys that started. And DeAndre Ayton. I'm about to get on your motherfucking trash ass. And D. Ayton, 4 points in 24 minutes, 2 of 6 from the field. No three-pointers. Of course, we don't expect that. No free throws. We didn't shoot a lot of free throws last night, ladies and gentlemen. No three-pointers. No free throws. We'll see where we at. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. No three-pointers. No free throws. Only 5 rebounds. He played 24 minutes. He had 1 turnover. -13 on the plus minus. Ladies and gentlemen, that is unacceptable. Highly unacceptable coming from our center. That's not what the fuck we need or want. You know what I'm talking about? He better shape up or get ready to get shipped out. You understand what I'm talking about? Marcus Smart, 9 points, 30 minutes. 3 of 9 from the field goal. 3 of 8 from the 3-point line. Not too bad. Could have been better. No free throws. It's crazy. No free throws. The only person that shot free throws on the whole entire team was LeBron and Luka. No fucking free throws. Not whatsoever. Hardly any free throws. They had, well, we'll do the team stats in a minute. Okay, so let me finish Marcus Smart off. He had 4 rebounds. He had 1 assist, 2 turnovers. He had 2 steals, though. You know what I'm saying? He was a -1 on the plus minus. One of the best on the team because he was just a -1. And then you had Luka Doncic, you know what I'm saying, -14 on the plus minus. He had 6 rebounds. He had 3 turnovers, the most on the team. Well, him and LeBron both had 3 turnovers. He had 9 assists. He had 9 rebounds, 4 of 8 from the free throw, 4 of 6 from the 3-point line, 8 of 25. 8 of 25 from the field goal. 24 points in 36 minutes. And yeah, I keep hearing motherfuckers say he's more efficient than LeBron, but this ain't about comparison. But I'm just going, once again, I'm going to get on that when I get finished talking about the stats and all of that, because there is a glaring problem right there. It's a problem right there. You know what I'm talking about? But we're going to address it in a second. So that's Luka's numbers or whatever. Jake LaRavia, my damn nephew from Pasadena, California, had the lowest of the plus minus. He had the -15 on the plus minus. He only got 1 rebound. Nephew, you know you could do better than that. You know what I'm talking about? Excuse me, he got 2 rebounds. He got 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals. No free throws. 3 of 5 from the 3, that's not bad. And 5 of 8 from the field goal, that's not bad. So 13 points in 34 minutes for Jake LaRavia. LeBron James had the third highest plus minus on the team, and the only highest plus minus on from the starters position. He was a +8 on the plus minus. He had 9 rebounds. He had 10 assists. He did have a double-double. He was the only person on the team that had a double-double. Luka could have had a triple-double had he got 1 more rebound, 1 more assist. But LeBron had 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 3 turnovers. He had 3 steals. He shot 4 of 6 from the free throw line. That's pretty good. 2 of 7 from the 3, and he shot 10 of 21 from the field goal. That's not that bad. That's a little bit under 50%. And he gave you 26 points in 33 minutes. Shout out to LeBron James, the 41-year-old, getting it done the way he needs to get it done, but it just wasn't enough because nobody else stepped up the way they should have. So that's that. Okay. Let me go ahead and get off into the team stats of it all. Okay? The team stats. Okay, check this out. The Bucks shot 38 of 79 from the field for 48%. We shot 39 of 91. We took 91 shots. We only made 43% of them. From the 3-point line, the Bucks, they shot 12 of 34 for 35%. We shot 15 to 36 for 42%. So we shot decent from the free throw, from the 3-point line. Okay. So free throws is ridiculous. They shot 77% because it was 17 of 22. We only shot 57%, and we was 8 of 14. And those 8 made free throws came from Luka making 4, LeBron making 4. Unacceptable, ladies and gentlemen. We out rebounded them by 1, 45 to 44. We had 15 offensive rebounds. They had 12. We had 30 defensive rebounds. They had 32 of them. Okay. We had 28 assists to their 23. We had 9 steals to their 10 steals. They had 3 blocks. We had no blocks. They had 17 turnovers. We only had 13, and we still lost the goddamn game. Points conceded off of turnovers. We turned over 20 points. They turned over 15 points. Fast break points. We got 10 to 8, 12. Points in the paint. They got 50 to our 46. We got 20 fouls. They got 16 fouls. Nobody had techs. Nobody had flagrants. The largest lead of the game for them was 12 points. The largest lead of the game for us was about 6 points. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an unacceptable game for us. Now, the good thing that I will say is that we didn't get blown out. Remember saying the last teams that we've been playing, pretty much has been blowing us out the water. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 point, damn near 30 points. We only lost to these motherfuckers by 4 points. But ladies and gentlemen, like I say every game, even the games we win, we're doing this. We're losing or we winning on games or whatever the case may be. We're either barely scraping by or we beating the hell out of bottom-feeding teams, or we're losing to teams that would be deemed on our level or considered better, or just a dangerous team. Like the Bucks, they have an under 500 record, but they still are a dangerous team. I said it yesterday. DJ said it yesterday. Not to be taken lightly. Not saying we took them lightly, but we need to stop taking dumbass shots. It don't make no sense. That's the main thing. We need to stop taking dumbass shots. It don't make no sense that one player on the team shot way more than everybody else with the exception of LeBron. I don't care about LeBron taking 20 shots a game because he's going to make half of them or close to half of them. Luka takes 25 shots in the game. He misses the majority of the shots, and therein partially lies the problem. Now, I'm not just blaming him. I'm blaming everybody. But Luka did not have a great game. He fouled out the game, whatever the case may be, but the game was already over at that point. Just about over. But 8 of 25 is ridiculous. 8 from 25 is ridiculous. That is not efficient. That's not even close to 50%. 10 from 21 is close to 50%. So there's a difference. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to get better with the turnovers. We got to get better with we had 1, 2, 3. We had 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. It's just unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I'm talking about, and then getting back on the rebounds, making our shots, for crying out loud. If we're up or we're close, every time we pull in, I notice we pull away. The other teams pull away. Every time we pull close, other teams pull away because we start making dumbass plays, lazy shots, lazy passes. I noticed a couple things that motherfuckers that hate LeBron don't want to admit it. Every time Luka sat down, LeBron came in. The game, he put us back in the game close. There was one possession where he took a shot. We were down 88 to 90. He took a moonshot. I'm at the club watching the game. We looking at the game, looking in on the game, looking out at the game. And I seen him take the play where he did the moonshot, rainbow shot, and it went in to give us a score of 90 to 90. From there, ladies and gentlemen, we went up to 94 to 90. I was for certain that we'd win that game. For sure. And what did we do? Shit the bed. It's not necessarily teams just beating us just to be beating us. We're beating ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We are beating ourselves. And that therein part lies the problem. But every single time, you will be quick to blame the oldest motherfucker, not on the team, but the oldest motherfucker in the NBA without putting it on every single other person too. Well, LeBron never holds accountability for himself. Well, he certainly did last night. Did y'all go watch the press conference? He pretty much said, hey, I lost the ball. I lost the ball. He just say, oh, I lost the ball because Laravia wasn't in the passing lanes. I couldn't get it to him, or Luka, or this person wasn't open to that. He didn't say none of that. I lost the ball. This whole narrative about motherfuckers saying he don't take accountability, I don't understand it for the life of me. When have he never not taken accountability for his actions? He's throwing his teammates under the bus. I ain't hear nothing about him saying Marcus Smart should have shot better. Vandal should have did better coming off the bench. Laravia should have did this, or this person should have, or Jackson Hayes or Ayton should have did that. I don't hear that. Motherfuckers quick to criticize the motherfucker that had the most points on the team, that was the most efficient on the team. But nobody wants to criticize Ayton. 7 feet, 4 fucking points, 5 fucking rebounds, no goddamn blocks. Unacceptable. And then these soft motherfuckers want to cry and bitch about them not getting the ball that much. When you get the ball, what the fuck you do with it? You go 2 or 6, that's what you do with it. They shouldn't have nobody on that team to stop you like that. It's not like they had a whole world of, they only had 3 blocks. You got to assert yourself down there in the fucking paint. Fuck those goddamn middies. Nigga, get down low. Don't drop that ball. The minute you get that motherfucker in your hands, go up and hope to get fouled. Show aggression. Because when you start showing aggression, then that's when motherfuckers will start taking you seriously as a big man. Other than that, you just a soft-ass tulip. That's what the fuck you are. That's all you'll ever be, is just a soft-ass motherfucking tulip if you don't put some veracity in your game. Gotta put some veracity in your game. Or else you just big for nothing. 7 feet, 250 pounds for nothing. Tired of these soft-ass motherfucking big dudes. Soft. I know everybody can't be like Shaq, but goddamn. Can we get a Shaq-like motherfucker over here? 300 pounds, 7'1", 7'2", bullying, throwing elbows down in the paint. Move the fuck out my way and let me mash this motherfucker and break the goddamn rim. Then motherfuckers will start taking it seriously. Until then, ain't no team will take it seriously when a 41-year-old man needs to carry the fucking team, and then you got bitch-ass niggas out here that are haters, quick to blame him. Don't get me wrong. He ain't above reproach either. But I'm saying, I'm putting less pressure on a 41-year-old dude than I am on everybody else under him that's 15, 16, 17 years younger than he is. And if you're going to put that kind of pressure on LeBron, then admit that he's still the best player on the Lakers. Admit that shit. See, motherfucker, you can't have it both ways. You can't want to put all this pressure on him. Well, he's LeBron. He should be leading the team. All right, then, motherfucker, stop bitching, saying, well, LeBron ain't turning over the keys to Luka. Not saying Luka ain't doing what he's supposed to do. He ain't doing his job. He is. But I'm saying, when you got that old man he almost brought us back to victory yesterday. Yes, 2 things could be true. He almost brought us back to victory, but it can't be said that he cost us the game by losing the ball. Okay? But I can combat that. Should we have even been in that position in the first fucking place? If a motherfucker say, well, LeBron lost the ball, so he lost us a game. Okay. Why not say that we didn't have to be in that position to the point where we had to, a Herculean effort had to come about, where LeBron had to help bring us back to possibly help us win the game? Should we have been in that position? No, we shouldn't have. So I'm not going to blame him for losing us the game. He lost the ball in that particular moment. It was the wrong play. Like he said, he admitted himself. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm blaming the team. I'm not no motherfucking hater. Now, if LeBron was the cause of us losing all throughout the game and he didn't help mount us a comeback like he's did so many times before, and you motherfuckers so quick to want him to retire or get traded for some dumbass reason, If he'd have lost us the game all the way from start to finish, and he wasn't doing anything in his 33 minutes of action, if he'd have put up no points in his 33 minutes of action, he'd give us no rebounds in his 33 minutes of action, no assists in his 33 minutes of action, no 3 steals in his 33 minutes of action, and then I would be like, you know what? God damn it, everything is on that nigga LeBron. But I'm not putting everything on LeBron, because if I had to give somebody a game ball, luckily nobody gets a game ball because we lost. But if I was giving somebody a game ball, he was definitely going to get the game ball. He shot damn near 50% from the field, 26 points in 33 minutes as a 75-year-old man. And he gave you a double-double, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 26 points. So essentially, his stat line was 26, 9, and 10 last night with 3 motherfucking steals. Can't nobody say shit. But so that I don't sound like I'm just singling everybody out and just leaving him out the fray, I blame the whole fucking team. We should never been down in the first goddamn place. And then when we did get down and LeBron helped bring us back, we should have stayed on their necks until we won the goddamn game. It should have never been a shootout back and forth. But we told y'all, Milwaukee is a dangerous team. We told y'all that. Nobody was surprised. That's kind of why I'm not even mad like that. But I'm saying, when we gonna hold the whole entire team accountable, including the motherfuckers in the stadium, I hold nobody. When you fucking with me, nobody's above reproach, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know that about me. Nobody's above reproach. So can't nobody come at me and be like, "Oh, Major, you just a LeBron lover." I do love LeBron. I love his game. But I also love Kobe. I also love Shaq. I also love Magic. I love all these great players. Giannis. I love all these great players. Luka. I love them all. But guess what? They're not above reproach. Nobody's above reproach. Nobody that's on the court that's not Jesus Christ is not above reproach. Everybody is subject to failing. So don't lump me in the category as stan or a hater. I'm neither one. I'm a fan of the game, fan of players, fan of my team. There's certain players that are not on my team that I love. I've always loved them, whether they're on my team or not. But I'm not no stan, and I'm sure as hell ain't no fucking hater. Haters is bitches to me. If you hate on any man, any woman, and you're grown, you are a bitch to me. That's what the fuck you are. I hate really using that terminology, but you a bitch to me if you hate on anybody. Why the fuck what gives you the audacity to hate on a motherfucker that I could see if a motherfucker did something to you personally or whatever. I can even see you saying, I don't like a player. That's cool. That's acceptable. Everybody got their favorites. But on this team, this dude's a great player. People say, oh, well, I don't like him because of the drama he brings. What drama has he brought to the team? What? I keep hearing that. When you run out of the flopping excuse, what drama has he brought to the team? Has he brought embarrassment to the team? Has he done that? Has he brought scandal to the team? Has he done that? Well, no, because his agent was able to get him and AD on the team at the same time. Now all of a sudden, Clutch Sports taking over. That's not even fucking true. That's a narrative. You motherfuckers is ungrateful. Y'all ungrateful. This is just ungrateful, man. And that shit bothers the fuck out of me. That just bothered the fuck out of me. What the fuck was we doing before the dude got here? I don't get it. One thing about the Lakers, we are a legendary organization. So because we're a legendary organization, built on champions, built on winners, built on, great players coming to the team, we have developed this iconic status in the NBA. But ladies and gentlemen, I've heard motherfuckers say, "Oh man, we didn't need LeBron." I've heard some people say that we didn't need LeBron to come over here. The Lakers is going to be iconic even without LeBron. They were going to be. No, the fuck we wasn't. So I don't get it. Well, the Lakers go do what they do without. No, we wasn't doing that shit before he came. We wasn't. When last time we won a championship? Y'all want to go back over it with me? Shall we? Before 2019, the last time we won was the 2009-2010 season. That season, we was 57-25. The next season over, we was 57-25. We lost in the Western Conference second round. The next season, which was 2012 season, we was 41-25, went all the way down. We lost in the Western Conference semifinals. The next year over, 2013, was 45-37. We lost in the first round of the Western Conference. And then, ladies and gentlemen, watch this. In 2014, we was 27-55. Should I keep going? In 2015, we was 21-61. Should I keep going? That's 26. That's 2015. 21-61. Oh, it gets worse than that. We was 17-65 the very next year over. Trash in 2016, which is Kobe's retirement year. And it didn't get any better. We was 26-56 the year after Kobe left. Then we was 35-47 2 years after Kobe left. That's 2018. 2019, LeBron's first time over here with 37-45. He was injured that I think he got injured that year. We finished fourth in the West that year. The very next year, we start picking up the pace. 52-19. Y'all know that's COVID year and also the year that Mamba died. Rest in peace, Mamba, forever. We finished number one. We won the finals. Record of 15 and there he is. DJ's up on the stage. I'm gonna bring him up in a second. So, he's already up here. So, what's up, bro? Hold on. What it do, bro?
What it do? What it do?
What it do? What it do? What it do? I'm just doing a quick little rundown of some shit. I'll be done in a second. Give me 1 second. So, in 2019, okay, so 2019, the first year LeBron came over here, 37-45. Okay, I do believe he was DJ probably help me out on this one. I do believe he had got injured that year. I think, didn't he? The first year he came over to 2018-2019 season, the year before we won the championship.
Yeah, LeBron, he got injured,
Yeah, got injured.
On Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. So that was that's near the beginning of the season. So I say that in context. We won 37 games, lost 45, still finished fourth in the West. Very next year, what we do? 52-19, won the finals. Very next year, what we do? 42-30, still a winning record, still over 500 record. We lost in the first round. Now, upper management fucked up the team at that point, letting all those dudes go and all that, got rid of our defensive core and all of that stupid shit. You know what I mean? Very next year, 2021-22 season, I think both LeBron and AD suffered some significant time. You know what I'm talking about? Come back healthy. Western Conference Finals, lose to Denver. 2023 season, 42-39, still an over 500 record. 24 season, 47-35, which is season when Ham was here. And then last year, we hit 50 wins. And then this year, we're on par to hit 50 wins or plus. So my point is, what the fuck was we doing before that? So for people to say, yeah, we still, we still a top tier team, we're still relevant. We're the Lakers. We're always going to be relevant because of history. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not afraid to tell y'all that those 9 years where we were in the void from 2011 to 2019, we was in a motherfucking void. So can't nobody tell me that we were still relevant. Nigga, some of the most diehard of the diehard wasn't watching the motherfuckers. I'll admit, I wasn't watching the Lakers at that point. Every now and again, I tune into a game or I would work a game or I was busy or something like that. But I wasn't watching. I'll tune into a game or if I'm going to a, a home game or something like that, if I'm in attendance. But me coming home, trying to rush to get home to watch the motherfuckers, I wasn't doing it, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm not afraid to tell you. LeBron and AD brought me back to the fray. I'm like, okay, I got something to watch. I got something to be happy for to come home from work and be ready for. So motherfuckers need to stop being such haters where they act like this motherfucker to come to the team and bring some type of culture back to our team. Yes, we're always going to be the Lakers. We're the Lakers before him. We're always going to be the Lakers. But what relevancy did we have other than history? I'm here to keep it 1,000 because other niggas won't. And I've been doing this shit longer than niggas. Most of the niggas that talk that shit, they can't stand with me in the ring and box when it comes to this Lakers shit. And if I'm not no fucking hater, and I can accept the dude over here and accept AD over here when he came and accept Pat Bev over here and anybody that's come to the team, man, can't nobody tell me shit. Can't nobody tell me shit. So for motherfuckers that say niggas need to retire, niggas need to leave, be truthful with yourself. You only saying that because you are afraid that he's going after somebody's legacy, and that's not the case of it all. Just admit it. That nigga got his own legacy. Are you motherfuckers too stupid to realize that? He had his legacy. Hell, let's say he would have retired before in 2019 before he came over here to us. Do you think he still ain't going first, balloting into the Hall of Fame? The motherfucker that already had 3 Hall of Fame careers. First, Cleveland Cavaliers. I almost said Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Cavaliers. His first time there, first couple years there, you could say that's a legendary career. Then he went to the Miami Heat. That's a legendary career. Then he went back home. That's a legendary career. That nigga could have stopped right there 15 years in. He could have, hey, look, fuck it. I'm already rich, already 500, 600, 700 million. Got a beautiful wife, beautiful children, beautiful home. My mom is taken care of. Nigga, man, fuck the NBA. But he decided to stay. And here's another point before I let Lil Bro give his take. Here's another point I want to make. Motherfuckers are saying now, when they get past the flopping excuse as to why they hate him or he's a Trump supporter. I mean, he's a China supporter. All the bullshit that they say when you run them into a corner and they run out of shit reasons to hate the motherfucker. This is the dumbest shit ever. When I don't like him because when the going gets tough, he switches teams. Wait, hold, fall back. Wait a second, hold on now. Let me take your passport right quick because I seem to remember, and y'all can help me out in the chat. DJ can help me out. Every time he's played on each team he's played on, has he not fulfilled his contractual agreement? Has he not? Meaning, in other words, has that nigga decided, hey, look, I know I got a 4-year deal with these guys. Let me leave in 3.5 years. Let me leave in 2 years. Let me leave when the going gets hot and go to another team right now so that I can win because I think that they're a better contender than this. When has that nigga ever done that? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody scream? Ah! When has the nigga done that? He's never done it. He's fulfilled every contractual agreement. And the contract is this, ladies and gentlemen. If you give me a 4-year contract and I do my whole entire 4 years, I have completed that contract. That means it's up to me to either re-sign that contract. It's like a lease agreement. You ever rent an apartment or house? Lease agreement, 12-month lease. When that 12-month lease is up, you can either choose to renew or you can move. It's the same way, ladies and gentlemen. He decided, oh, well, a second, hold on. I can fill my contractual agreement over here. Got your championship. I'm leaving. Came over here. Can fill my contractual agreement over here. My kids are growing up. Got a championship over here. I'm leaving. You know what? Let me go back home. My kids are still, they were all born out here in Cleveland. Me and my wife, we got roots down here. Let's go back home. But that was never going to be the play. He was never going to stay fully in Cleveland. And here's why, ladies and gentlemen. Hate to say it, but you don't retire in places like Cleveland. You got to think about it. This dude wouldn't go always play basketball forever. He had a production company going. He getting into the movies and the music and stuff like that. I already knew when I first seen that nigga pop up in movies, when I first seen that he had some type of skill for off the court stuff, I said that nigga going to Hollywood one way or another. You know when I discovered that, ladies and gentlemen? 2016, 2017. I don't always tell y'all, 2 years before he got over here. I was going up there saying L.A. Bron over there on Crenshaw, up there on the billboards and all this stuff. Then he got Silver Light Entertainment or whatever the fuck his production company is over there. Bronny got his little gaming company. His wife got a little cosmetic company. Nigga, you can't do none of those opportunities over there in Cleveland like how you could do it in LA. It was a power play and it was a smart move. Why the fuck do you think he said he wanted to retire Laker? It's better for him. Yes, he could have stayed out there and then came out here and had his business ventures out here. But I know as you get older, if y'all don't know, traveling becomes harder as you get older. His wife and kids got over here. They decide, man, I love the sun. I want to be in no cold ass Cleveland. Hey, man, love y'all, miss y'all. My mom want to stay back out here, but hey, I got to go. So he did a move for the future. And ladies and gentlemen, for those motherfuckers that say, oh, he leaves when the going gets hot, then why the fuck he ain't leave us yet? Because I'm not afraid to tell you, the last couple years, nigga, we've sucked. Fuck the record. We sucked. First round put out. Not making it one goddamn year. Western Conference put out. First round put out. After winning the champion, we went from winning the championship to first round put out, not going. Western Conference put out, first round put out again. And yet, he still decided to stick with our stinking asses. I'm saying it, nigga. We stink. We stink because of upper management. We stink because players ain't bought into what they need to be bought into. It's coming over here making money doing cardio. We stink because motherfuckers don't want to play lazy defense. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to put they all into the offense. We stink because we miss free throws. Stink because we ain't getting rebounds, second chance points. Stink because we ain't guarding the perimeter. We stink. But see, motherfuckers ain't gonna go deep into that. They just gonna bitch and moan that he's just over here. Because we stuck on one motherfucking player that did us good for some years, and we stuck on that. But nigga, I'm a Laker fan. I'm gonna die one. I was damn near born one. So nigga, I reserve the right to call anybody out, everybody out, praise anybody, critique anybody. From LeBron on down to the motherfucking peanut dude. Everybody on the team is being held accountable to a certain standard. Pass that motherfucker. Limit the turnovers. Get the rebound. Stop throwing those lazy ass passes that I be seeing. Stop hawking up motherfucking threes if you bricking. If you take 3 threes and you brick, don't shoot no more threes. Pass the shit to Rui or Laravia or whatever the 3-point shooters on our team are. And you get your shit in the mud. Or get to the free throw line or some shit like that. We play with some vigor. We got it. And I'm going to say this. When it comes to the coaching, we got 3 main coaches. We got JJ, we got Nate McMillan, and we got Scotty Brooks. Here's what I'm doing. Here's what I propose. I'm going to sit JJ ass down. I'm going to demote him for a second. Fuck it. It's my team. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. I'm going to demote him for a second. Here's what I'm going to do. JJ, the next man up is probably going to be Nate McMillan in the organization. Nate, I'm going to give you 7 games. Let's see what you're looking like 7 games. After that, Scotty Brooks, I'm going to give you 7 games. I'm going to see what you're looking like 7 games. And then JJ, I'm going to give you 7 games. Let's see what you're looking like 7 games. No more giving motherfuckers the highest rank on the team when it comes to the coaching staff until you show yourself approved. Fuck that. I don't care who friend you are. The person that got you on this team ain't on the team no more. Remember AD. It was AD who helped JJ Redick get over here, not LeBron. That's another narrative niggas need to knock off. Oh, well, LeBron got him over here. No. AD was the main dude. Now, AD ain't here no more. I'm giving you 7 games to figure it out. You 7 games to figure it out. You 7 games. And of those 3 coaches, whoever has the best record, whoever has the best schemes, overall, I'm going to be judging record. I'm going to be judging schemes. I'm going to be judging all kind of rotation. When do you rotate people? How you call timeouts? When are your challenges on the challenge plays? I'm doing all that. And if it so turn out that either Nate McMillan or Scotty Brooks seem to coach better, then that's going to be our coach, ladies and gentlemen, going forth. I will demote your motherfucking. I told you this is a shrewd business. Y'all thought I was playing? This is shrewd. This is what I would do if it was my team and I had the money. That's what I would do. So that's all I got to say about that. But bro, you want to give your take on yesterday's game, man? And what we should do going forward?
Yeah, yeah, man. What it do, man? What it do, man? Appreciate
What it do? What it do?
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you having me on the panel, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was hearing you cooking for a little bit. I was getting the kids dressed, you know what I mean? So I was I had you in the background, you know what I mean? I was trying to listen to everything. But yeah, last night's game though, man, it was a tough one, tough loss, you know, for us. But you know, it's hard to trip on a lot of these games right now just because we're not fully healthy. You know what I mean?
Right.
When we were fully healthy, we were knocking out these teams left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even with the Bucks, you know, last time we played the Bucks at their house and we beat them. You know what I mean? With Giannis. Giannis played that game. You know, and now, you know, we missing Rui. You know, Austin's not there too, so we're missing some scoring. You know what I mean? And so, so it's kind of tough to judge a lot of these games. You know, and really get pissed off at a lot of these games. You know what I mean? But but you know, I said this. I think it was, you know, the night of the game. I had said that we need to. What I've noticed is that the scoring for our team and the opponent's team has been really, really low. And it just goes to show you, because we're playing our defenders more. We're playing guys like Ravioli. We're playing more, giving more minutes to him, giving more minutes to Marcus Smart, giving more minutes to Vando. And so the scoring is low. The problem, though, is that guys like Marcus Smart, he's streaky. You know what I'm saying? One game, he'll get you like 12, 13, 15 points, and he'll knock down like four threes. You know what I mean? And then the next game, he'll only get you 2. And he'll go 1 of 6. You know, he's real streaky when it comes down to the offensive end. He ain't streaky when it comes down to defense. He's consistent. Yes. And then, of course, with Vando, it's very, very Vando. I ain't gonna lie. Any offense Vando give you is a plus, because he don't really give you that lot of offense. You know what I mean? So Jake is like the only one that gives you a little bit of both. You know what I mean? So he's gonna get, if you give him minutes, he's gonna get you around. You know, and when LeBron and Luka is there and everything, he's going to get you around like in between 10 and 15 points. Yeah. But his defense is going to be consistent. So that's cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? But the other two, Marcus Smart and Vando, great defense, not a lot of offense. And so this is what I'm telling you, that I ain't going to lie to you, these past, I'm going to keep a close eye on these next, all the way up until the trade deadline, you know, next games, because this is so obvious to me what we need. You know what I mean? We need those guys that can play defense and that can give you a little scoring, just like Jake Arabian.
Right.
That's it. You know what I mean? If you can get that, bro, that's what you need. A guy like Trey Murphy, guy like Andrew Wiggins. You know what I mean? These type of guys, those are the guys we need. So so yeah, I think when we talk about our trades and things like that, I think those type of guys will need. You know, we can go into, you know, DeAndre Ayton. He's another story. That guy.
Man.
Story.
Yeah, man.
Because it's like it's exactly what you said, man. And I don't think none of us that know that what we need, I don't think that's going to change with us. I think that, you know, I'm always going to feel like we need a shot blocking center, a more physical center, whether he can start at the starting position or coming off the bench. It don't matter to me at this point. But we definitely need a center with some boom to him. That's number one. Number two, a starting caliber 3-and-D guy. like Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy is just let's say we could get him. He's automatically starting over Rui.
Oh yeah.
Automatically starting over him. If we get a Wiggins, automatically, because these are the guys who do look what Arabia do, but at a slightly higher level, well, a little bit a higher level. In the sense, they're going to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's what I meant by starting caliber 3-and-D. We got a 3-and-D guy. LaRaven's a 3-and-D guy. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, when we first scouted him, said, you give this kid minutes, he'll show you what he can do. How many times have he had 25, 26-point games? He's done it a couple of times this season already.
At least,
he's getting
three or four.
3 or 4 times, yeah. And he's getting like 8, 9 rebounds per game, whether he's on the bench or off the bench. He's getting some steals per game. Hell, as a matter of fact, he's one of the teams. I think one of the team's top 5 leading stealers. I think he like maybe 2 up under Luka. It's like him, Luka, Marcus Smart, and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Vando's up there too. So, if we get those, just that's all we need. We get a starting 3-and-D guy who can start. That's all. That's the only tweak we need to the starting lineup, and get us a backup center from the bench. Oh man, we'd be good to go from that point. I think we're there now. Our problem is I see a lot of lazy passes. I see us get complacent on defense. I see us get complacent when we get up on teams. Well, see, when teams usually get up on us, they usually finish the game up on us. But you know what I'm saying, they really don't allow us to come back on them. But when we get up on teams, pull our foot off the gas, next thing you know, we allow a team to mosey on up in there. And that's the problem that I have, because we get lazy. I heard you say it, man, a couple times. You know what I'm saying? What was that pass? That's a lazy pass. You're going to throw it in traffic. You're going to throw a pass in traffic, but then when niggas is guarding you at the 3-point line, you're going to force a 3 up. Yeah. It is 3 people. Like everything is ass backwards. And we're losing these games. When we lose games, we was often getting blown out. Or, you know what I'm saying, if we play a team that's pretty dangerous, like the Bucks is dangerous, even though, their record, you can't let their record reflect how they play. You know what I'm saying? We hung with them, but it took a Herculean effort by LeBron to bring us back to the fray just for us to lose by 4 points. That was a very winnable game last night.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'm not upset, bro, pretty the same reason, you might feel the same way, is because of what you said before the season started. Stack the wins up, get a nice little cushion, so that when we come across tough teams, we're gonna thank ourselves for winning the games that we should have won to give us that cushion, because we're well above 500, even at 23-13. But even with that, we still not safe. We ain't safe to coast, because that 13 points can quickly go up to. I mean, that 13 games can quickly go up to 18. We can lose 5 games in a row. That's 18. Right there. Now we get close to the 20. So we can't afford to take our foot off the pedal. That's why it was so important for me. One of my earlier shows, to count the games that we had in January. You know what I'm saying? To count those games that we had in January, and thus far we've already played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 games. We played 5 games in January, and we're now 2-1, 2. Well, we're 3-2. Okay, so that's not bad. And the 2 games we beat Memphis, and then 1 game we beat the Pelicans. Those are bottom features. We're supposed to do that. Now, when we go to play the Kings on the 12th, that should be a W. Then we turn around the next day. We got the Hawks. The Hawks just lost Trey. I don't know how dangerous they are. I haven't seen them. I haven't heard anything about them this year. And then we got the Hornets. These are 3 winnable games in a row. You know what I'm talking about? And then the Trailblazers. The next toughest team on the schedule, realistically, is going to be the Raptors, because we beat them already. But that's going to be the next toughest team. And then right after the Raptors, we got the Nuggets. Then after that, we got and then we got the Clippers. That could go either way. We're 1-1 with them. Then we got the Mavericks. I believe we can beat them. No AD, and all that other stuff. And then we got the Bulls. We can beat them. The Cavs, they're a dangerous team. And then the Wizards to finish off January 30th is the Wizards. So with those 1, 2, 3, 4, with those 9 games, 11 games that we have left on the schedule for January, I'm not going to put it outside the realm of possibility that in 11 games that we have, that we should realistically be able to go 7-4.
Yeah, honestly, I'm only seeing like 3 tough games.
Right? You see what you probably see the same ones. You probably see the Raptors.
Yeah.
You probably see the I don't know how you feel about the Nuggets. I don't know if Jokic gonna be back.
I wouldn't count them out. So yeah,
It's still dangerous.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then the Cavs, huh?
and the Cavs. Yeah, that's it.
Yep. That's what I see. So if that's the case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8-3, 7-4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at that point, we should be within the 30 game win. 30 games, 30 wins and 17 losses at that point. And then going into All-Star weekend, because February the 4th is the trade deadline, the end of the trade deadline. Something needs to happen. If don't nothing happen this year in any of the trade and all of the trade deadline, then bro, I'm gonna say this. If nothing happens at trade deadline, then I know for certain that we're holding off for a big splash in the summer, bro. That's what I'm gonna feel like. If we don't do anything at all by trade deadline, I'm thinking the Lakers are saying, you know what? Might not win it this year. Hey, let's go ahead and go for a big ass splash or something in the regular shit. Because I find it hard to believe that we don't do nothing at all this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you think.
No, yeah, I agree. I mean, the guys that we got that's just taking up money, man. We talked about them, Gabe Vincent, you know what I mean, and Maxi Kleber. Those guys are just taking up a lot of money. They're expiring contracts. So if you want to talk to a team that has a player that's like, man, we really want to get off this contract because we want to just clear some salary. Boom, we got that for you. You know what I mean? So those,
Yeah.
I mean, you can talk to, again, it's got to be what we need though. You know what I mean? We're not going to just trade them for anybody. We don't, you know what I mean? So, but it's got to be for what we need. But I'm saying those 2 contracts for sure. And not only them, but Dalton. I'm not going to lie to you,
Yeah.
bro. Dalton is looking worse and worse as he plays. And,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say his trade value is high anymore because it's not.
No,
You know what I mean? But it's getting worse. So I'm like, look, any type of positivity that a team sees in him, you better do it now because you got to get him off the team because he's not. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that whole thing about they try to trade me, so I'm pouting. If that's what it is,
right,
bro, then you got to go, and it is what it is because we don't need that on our team, bro. Like this is business, bro. You know, it is what it is, man. That's what people gotta. A lot of players, they forget that. You know what I mean? They think that, oh well, this is the team that drafted me. I'm here for life. And unless you a superstar or a generational talent, you know what I mean? Then yeah, you can, a team is probably gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like a team like you know what I mean? But now if you ain't like that, bro, it ain't like that no more. You know what I mean? So you got to ball out, bro. You know what I mean? So his value is losing, and so we need to get rid of him, one way or another. So
absolutely. I do believe it's like exactly what you said. Like look at what Dallas is doing with Cooper Flag. They're looking at Flag like when they got him for kind of like how they did with Luka. Like, okay, this is our future, of course, till to some dumbass GM make a dumbass move, or whatever. Those are rare occurrences. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon again, especially with that organization, whatever. They got a gym over there in Cooper Flag, and they get to develop him on the fly, and he's playing good over there. He's 40 points games and stuff like that. But unless you're that type of player, you're a dynamo like that. Oh no, buddy, you're expendable. And see, that's what I mean by true business. Like, yes, we were expecting Dalton Knecht to come over here and be that a sniper, and I still do believe he has the potential to be that. But if that's all you'll ever be, then if that's all you'll ever be, we don't need that because that's all you'll ever be. 2, if you can't understand the nature of business, especially understanding, hey, it's no hard feelings, this is business, it's not because nobody like you, not because we think you're a horrible person, but on a team like this, on an iconic team like this, a win now team like this, you can't afford the power. And it's the same thing that goes for DeAndre Ayton, which I'm more, on his head about it than I am with Dalton, because you've been here, you've been in the league for a long enough time. You've been in 7-8 years now. So you should know better. You should know, bro, this is what I'm doing. If you don't think you're getting enough touches, or if you don't think you're getting the ball much, nigga, you the biggest nigga on the team. Demand that motherfucker. Demand it. But then here's the thing. When you get it, show some ferocity with it. Don't get that motherfucking shit and be timid. I'm getting way out here and I'm just gonna shoot midi. Yes, you got a pretty good mid-shot game. But nigga, I want my center to get down there in the paint, get gully with it. Get that motherfucker, go up with it, force a foul. If you ain't got the power to go up and gambit in the nigga face, then go up with some power. Motherfuckers don't respect you and think you soft around there, the people you play, because you play soft. And to be honest with you, man, fuck all that jump shot shit. If you pass the height of 6'10", if you 240, 250 pounds and up, nigga, get down there and get gully. Get gully. We need a bruising center. We've always had somewhat of a bruising center. Kareem wasn't no punk. That nigga got down there and he bodied with you. But he had an unstoppable skyhook, but the nigga shot almost 70% with that motherfucker. Shaq wasn't no punk. Wilt wasn't no punk. Even Gasol got down there and got gully sometimes. Like, nigga, you got to get physical. Andrew Bynum.
Yeah.
If we, I know that's what we needed a center. We was happy we got him. It's the best we can get. I would have loved Mark Williams, and after they rescinded that trade, Mark Williams went off for 27 goddamn points. Hey, I'll show y'all. We was going after Nick Richards. Nick Richards is another dude that can score. Only reason he ain't doing what he's doing over there with the Sun is because that nigga ain't getting the ball. He only averaging like 9 minutes a game. Get that nigga.
Yeah, he's not even playing sometimes.
Yeah, get that nigga some minutes and watch what he do. And he's a shot blocker.
I think with the Suns, I think they leaning more towards Mark. I think because he's younger.
Yes.
Than Nick, and so I think that's what it is.
And that's good for him. That's good for them. And it's even better for a team whereby he could still play. If he ain't got no serious injuries, hey, let that nigga play. Or hold off for Walker Kessler or something like that. Somebody we've been on the radar for a minute.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm even like
stay cheap.
Yeah, he man.
Nick Richards
Yeah.
$5 million. If the Suns don't play him, he gonna stay cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
next year, if he becomes a free agent, I think he's become a free agent next year. Whenever he does, he ain't gonna demand no big bag like that. You know what I mean?
No. I think you just want them dudes to just want to play, because his play is going to be predicated on how his bag looks anyway. If he goes to any team and he balls out, teams are going to want to pay him anyway. So I think if he plays smart, then he'll be cool with that. You know what I mean, I'm still not off Vucevic, to be honest with you. Even though Vucevic is not a shot blocking center, that nigga can space the floor. Like, I'll tell you one thing, that nigga do more than Maxi Kleber would do for certain.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His point percentage and stuff is going down because he simply don't want to be on the Bulls anymore.
Right.
He just don't want to be over there no more. And to be honest with you, bro, I'm never gonna come off this horse right here, nigga. I still want Levine. I somehow, some way, I still want Levine, bro. I know he's we already got too many 6'5" niggas. We already got shooting guards, whatever the case may be. But I don't know, man. It's just something in me just be like, hey, man, this kid is fucking around with them. You bring that nigga to a place he want to come to, that nigga will be a fucking dynamo. I just feel like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just me. You know what I'm talking about? But nah, bro, it's I didn't really even, you know me, man. When we lose, I don't care to really talk about it much. But because I didn't really give a take yesterday, I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and, I'm going to do a show. Then I thought about it. I said, nah. Then Lewis said, nah, I'm going to do a show. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. We're just going to pile up at Lewis' channel then. And then Lewis did the show. And that kind of made me hungry a little bit. I'm like, okay, now I'm hungry for some Laker content. And then Lewis, he set out the plate and put the dinner napkins out there and the silverware and all of that. And then he gave us a bowl of soup and some salad. And it said, okay, nigga, I need brisket and steak now. So, nigga, I'm about to do a goddamn show. If DJ don't do one, goddamn it, I'm going to do one.
Yeah,
I mean,
man. I was like, I was all ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I was riled up. I was like,
on Lewis. Yeah, bro, and everything was perfect too, because you know what I'm saying, the wifey and the kids left the house. I was there by myself. I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready, Lewis. Let's go. Nope. Never dropped the link.
Oh man, that's like you get ready. You remember when we were kids? You get up, you know you're going to Magic Mountain or Disneyland the next day, so you try to go. You go home, go to sleep early. You don't even care about playing with your friends outside, man. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go to the house, nigga. I'm going to Magic Mountain tomorrow. And then you go to sleep early, and you wake up. Yes, get all dressed up, get you get all snazzed up, shoes, your hair brushed all down and shit. And your parents be like, "Yeah, nah, not today. Next weekend." Hey, goddamn it, what the fuck? I could have been out there throwing the football with the homies. So, but it's all good. I said, man, I'm gonna give a nigga something to. I'm gonna entertain niggas today. While I got a little bit of time. That's why I came up here, man. Other than that, I don't like talking about what we already know, man. We lost, nothing to talk about. We have blaring needs, and it's just on them. No matter how much we talk, it's on them to make those moves. We can say, hey, pick this guy, take this guy here, call these people here. But ultimately, it's on these dudes to make that move, man. Real talk.
Yeah. We'll see what we're gonna do, man. Like I said, I think it's gonna be interesting, man. Because the thing is with the Lakers, we always make moves at the end of the freaking trade deadline. And then, it kind of annoys the hell out of me sometimes. So I'm like, man, I mean, I'm not behind the scenes. I'm not there in the front office. So, sometimes these deals take a long time to get going. You know what I mean? Sometimes
they do.
And the negotiations take a long time, things like that. So I get it, man. But damn, why we got to make our deals at the end? Because I'm like, man, if we can do this at the beginning, you know what I'm saying? That gives us more time to get that continuity going. More time to get that chemistry going with the new players. You know what I mean? And that's what I want. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, I'm not. It's pretty clear to me what we need. But I agree with you when it comes down to DeAndre Ayton, though. I ain't gonna lie. I think when we got him, I was happy that we got him. But at the same time, it was. Now that I'm seeing him play, I'm like, man, yeah, you got to stop this soft floater type touch that you want to do around the basketball. Like, bro, go up strong with that, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I talked about it yesterday. He reminds me a lot of what Andre Drummond used to do when he was with us, man. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, I used to see Andre Drummond running up the court, man. And I'm like, man, he's the biggest dude on the court. The guy's 6'11", whatever he is, 6'10", 6'11", 275, 280 pounds, 290 pounds, whatever he was. Clearly the biggest dude on the court. And they give him the ball down low and he wants to do floaters. I'm like, no. Yam it in that fool's face. What are we
Hell
doing?
Yeah, man.
Like, you know what I mean? I can't stand that, bro. And so all these freaking floaters, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you the biggest dude there. Like, your 280, 290 pound frame should be just moving people out the way.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
I mean? So I kind of wish DeAndre Ayton, he's 240 or 250 pounds, whatever how much he is. Yeah. And I'm just like, dude, get physical with these dudes, bro.
Yeah, get physical, bro.
Like, try to get some fun. Like, especially last night, and I know it was more games before that, but especially last night when his floaters are not falling, his mid range wasn't falling, his floaters wasn't falling. So it's kind of like what you said. It's like, look, if they're not falling, bro, look, go get a foul, go up strong, and just make them foul you. Go get to the free throw line, bro. You know what I mean? If that's the only way that you can contribute, you know what I'm saying? Instead of pouting that your shot's not falling, no, my shot's not falling, no, I'm pouting. No, don't pout. Just find another way to contribute to the win. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, and this is just like, I think this is like his second, third time doing this, and it's a little frustrating, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We called it out with the Spurs game because Wemby was on minutes restriction, and me, you, and JC was like, man, this is the time for this nigga Like, take over. Like, he was the biggest nigga out there. Like, bro, and that nigga only put up 7 or 9 points. I was done. I said, no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Nigga, Jackson Hayes would have did more than that. It's just the physicality. And sometimes that all lies in, physical players is always one way or another. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about the points. It's about the hustle factor. It's about the effort you put in. Let's say, okay, you only give us 9 points. Okay, nigga, if you only give us 9 points and you 7 feet, give us 17 rebounds then. Or give us 3 blocks then, 2 or 3 blocks then. And give us that. Give us other big nigga numbers and blocks, rebounds. I'm talking about a technical foul if you have to. If you only go put up 9 points, nigga, don't give us 9 points, 4 rebounds, no blocks. Like if you go, it's a conundrum. But we just need something to happen, man. We need something to happen, and we need it to happen fast, or else this whole marriage of Aiden coming over here, being the center or whatever. I'm already hearing rumblings that we're not looking at him as a future, and I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I'm not either. I know when he came over here, I thought he would have enough vigor to change up a little bit, but the one thing I agree with Info, what he said was that, it's either in you. It's either in you or you're not. You try to teach it to a nigga, but you can't teach dominance and ferocity to a nigga. And if you were always like this, I have no choice but to think you're always going to be this way. It's just not in you. And we don't need people like that over here. And because of that, you're not the future. A center for us. Whatever center we get over here, he's got to be an absolute dog. Now, when's the last time you seen a center on a team that was absolutely the dog of that team? Most of these dogs, power forwards, and some of them are shooting guards, small forwards. You know what I mean? But everybody, all these big time niggas is soft. All these niggas is soft. You're the biggest nigga on the court. Nigga, that's when it comes to time to be a bully. And he ain't doing it for us. And it's starting to fall on deaf ears now, man. And it's a very dangerous thing over here in LA because, you know what I'm saying, we love our players when we up. We can even accept a couple losses. But when you're not putting forth no kind of effort, or you showing that you're not really into it, oh, nigga, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Yep,
and that's what it comes down to. I mean, I've just been looking at let's just take Vucevic right now. Look at what Vucevic is doing right now. That nigga's still shooting damn near 40% from the three, which is ridiculous. Wasting away over there at the Bulls. He's only putting up 17 points, but his minutes have gone down. You know what I'm saying? Going down to 31 minutes. But look at his game stats over the last couple games. Now, this is from the beginning of December up until they playing tonight, up until Wednesday. His points was 17 on the 31st, 17 on the 2nd, 28 on the 3rd, 15 on the 5th, 20 points on the on the 7th. Now get this, DJ. When he scored the 28 points, he gave you seven rebounds, he gave you a block, he gave you 8 assists. Okay, those 2 games where he scored 17 points, he put up 10 rebounds. And he did this in 30 minutes. 10 rebounds, 17 points. He put up 17 points again. He gave you 8 rebounds. He gave you 5 assists. See, I didn't know Vucevic could pass the ball like that. But his assists, I mean, he averaging almost 4 assists per game now. Right now, that's pretty damn good for a guy who's not known to really, he's not a facilitator like that. You know what I'm saying? So the game that when they played Boston, that game, 15 points, but guess how many rebounds he gave you? He gave you 15 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? He gave you a block. He still gave you 7 assists. The game when they played Detroit, the last game. Now, this is a big time team. This is number 1 in the East. He gave them 20 points, but he gave them niggas 16 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block. So maybe this nigga is becoming a shot blocker. I don't know. But that's been his game stretches over the last 5 games. He's averaging almost 12 rebounds a game. He's averaging 6 assists per game in the last 5 games. He's averaging a block per game, and he's averaging half a steal a game with 17 points. I will take that right now. Because, hell, if we're looking at centers that don't block shots or whatever the case may be, hell, we might as well go get a Vucevic and let that nigga start and let Aiden come off the bench. He averages more points than him. He averages more assists than him. He averages more rebounds than him. And I think he averages more steals than him. So if we looking at it from that standpoint, I'd rather go get him. And then ain't no telling what the fuck he gonna do tonight. So I'm just saying. But what am I? I'm just a lowly fan, you know. Niggas ain't listening to me. And the nigga just yammed on somebody tonight. Who was that? Capella? He just dunked on somebody. I don't know. But yeah, bro. But that's where we are with it, man. That's where we at with it.
Capella would have been nice too, but
yeah, could have used Capella.
On to his freaking H time, but
yeah.
Vucevic would have been cool. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You know, I think it's tough, you know, with Vucevic. I think because of what we need that shot blocking.
We need a shot blocker, yeah.
Type center.
Yes.
And he gives you more offense. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he does.
Step out there and knock down the three, things like that. But it's just that, you know, this is why for me, I was clamoring for Vucevic in the beginning because I was saying that, we got the paint presence in DeAndre Ayton.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's why I was like, we got our starting center, DeAndre Ayton, right? That's the paint presence guy. So the guy that's coming off the bench, he can be that 3-point center that we need. You know what I mean? And then now you got two of both worlds. You got your defensive center and you got your offensive center. You know what I mean? So that way, whoever team you go up against, you got an answer. You know what I'm saying, for whatever opponent you go up against. You know what I mean? You got an answer for.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that's why I was like, we good. You know what I mean? Just go get Vucevic and be straight. But now it's like, now that I'm seeing Ayton, I'm like, okay, Ayton, you're not the shot blocking center that I thought you was gonna be. You're not that paint presence that I thought you were gonna be. And so now I'm kind of like, now I need to revamp my my thoughts here, because I'm like, this damn it, Ayton, man, you messed up my plans here, bro. Yeah.
Messed up the plans, right? Because we
was all in on it. We can all admit we was in on him coming up. Like, yeah, we need the center. Hell yeah, Ayton, why not? I was saying to myself, I'm saying, hey, he's a starting caliber guy. He's always started since he's been in the league, whatever. He's going to give you, 10 rebounds or something like that, and he's going to give you some points. I always knew he's kind of shaky on defense, and I knew his mentality would be kind of shaky. But I figured, because he knew that he's kind of like on his last leg in the NBA, that ferocity would come out more. Like, okay, nigga, I'm about to play like my life depended on it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, if your company came to you and was like, the incentive is money in the company. Your company came to you and said, DJ, we need you to go out of town. Now, we know, says you want to go do that no more, but we need you to go on a 5-day trip out of town. It's going to be 5 days. We're going 5 days, but you get a $50,000 bonus at the end of the year. You gonna do it. You might, you got to talk to wifey. Hey, wife, you know what I'm talking about? I know if you get some extra money and it's be within the job, I ain't got to do nothing stupid, but they want me to be gone for 5 days, whatever the case may be. Now, they will give me the $50,000 bonus at the end of the year, but I can cash in on it anytime I want to. It's literally my money, free money. You know what I'm talking about? You going to drive your ass off. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I'll be looking. The same thing. They offer me $50,000. Hey, man, $50,000. Beyonce needs you to, she needs you to kind of flank her security detail. Is it $50,000 just to do what? Yeah, she wants to flank her detail for a week, 5 days. That's $10,000 a day, nigga. Hell yeah! I don't care how old I am, how hurt, how much pain I'm in. Hey, nigga, I tell the wife, hey, look, baby, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? You give birth to the baby. You know what I'm saying? Just hold on until I get back. You know what I'm saying? Put a lock on it or something. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, shit, man. Like, so when you're an NBA player and you get a chance of a lifetime, first of all, it's hard to get into the NBA. That's number one. But then you get a chance of a lifetime to play for one of not, if not the most iconic organization in basketball. Nigga, however you played anywhere you played before should be null and void compared to what you should be playing like now. You should be going stupid. Just on the strength that this is the Lakers and you on your last leg. Because your next stop, you're still young. You remember, he ain't even 30 yet. Your next stop could be out of the NBA, like so many players that's come along before him are now. Out of the NBA. It could still play. But they just didn't have the mentality to play in the NBA no more. They just didn't have it. And there's a lot of players like that. He's going to end up one of those players. He amazing potential, but he was mentally weak. He couldn't take Ben sitting down on the bench. He couldn't take that. If he's not balling the way he should, coach said, hey, look, you sit your ass down till you get it right. Couldn't take it. So now you're going over here to play with the Taiwan Terrapins. And you could be God over there. But right now, as long as you're in the NBA, man, you got to work. You got to work your, you know what I'm saying? You got to work that play. You know, you can't be sitting around moping because nothing go your way. Show these dudes why you should be, you know, the quintessential center going into the future. Show them, because right now niggas is not that impressed. Not that impressed. Laker girl said that she had some breaking news, so I'm about to let her up. I can't wait to see what this is about.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm about to roll out though, man, because we about to go eat. So that's why I'm getting my family dressed.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you for showing up to the channel. You know how we always does this, man.
But yeah,
you know
I'm gonna keep you on the drive over there where we go to the restaurant.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the family, man. Y'all be safe out there, bro. You know how we do it.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
For sure. All right. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we still up here. We still live and kicking it. That was DJ. Y'all know who that was. You know, please go subscribe to Lil Bro channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please go subscribe over there. If you are subscribed, but you haven't joined the channel, go over there and join his channel right now. He got 3 different memberships over there. He has Lakers in 5, 6, and 7 memberships. I will be gifting normal memberships on Lakers in 5 all through the month of January. Every single game we have, I'll be sending people 2 gifts to become members. So you have a free chance to become a member on Lakers in 5. There's no channel like it. Trust me. You know what I'm talking about? So, but Laker Girl says that she has breaking news, and I'm going to work on getting her up here. So, Laker Girl, if you're listening to me, before I end the show, because I will be ending the show in a second, I'm going to put the link down in the chat for Laker Girl to come up. Okay, Laker Girl, the link is now in the chat. I can't send it directly to your phone. I don't think I can. Well, give me a second. Let me see if I could. Hold on. 1 second. See if I can send it directly to you. I don't think I can. Okay, there she is. Laker Girl, what it do, sis? What's that breaking news?
Breaking news is that Dennis Schroeder has been suspended for 3 games for trying to fight Luka December 28th. So Schroeder has been suspended 3 games.
Oh, okay.
That was the news.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
Well, that's okay. Well, y'all heard it. Schroeder's been suspended for trying to fight Luka Doncic for 3 games. We don't care about that. But yes, as he should. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be trying to fight. This is the NBA. If y'all want to fight, go do MMA or boxing. But we're waiting for some damn trade. And this girl right here is the one. When something goes on, if there's breaking news out there to be found out, you can best believe Laker Girl is on it. You know what I'm talking about? She's on there. She's in there like Chinese swimwear. You know how he does this. Please go subscribe to Lil Sis's channel. You know what I'm saying? Laker Girl 36 right the hell now. I don't even know what y'all waiting on. Leave my channel, go subscribe to that channel, and then come back over here. And I'll know if y'all done it or not, because if you didn't do it, and then Lewis tell me that you didn't do it, then I'm going to send H. Davis over there. And y'all don't want that to happen. You know what I'm talking about? Hell, when H. Davis was sick on me one time. And he popped up. He knocked on the door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, who the hell is just knocking on my door like the Banshee? And H. Davis is me up. And I opened up. Well, I didn't really open up, but I slid like the little thing. I slid a little window to the side and said, "What's up?" He's like, "Hey, man, how come you ain't subscribed to the channel yet?" I said, "Wait, hold on." And so I tried to run out the back door, right? But then there was another H. Davis at the back door. So I was like, "Yo, there's two of them?" "Nah, it's three of us." So I tried to go out the little side door. There was another H. Davis there. He had my house surrounded, ladies and gentlemen. And they made me come outside on my front lawn and sign the contract saying that I promised that I was going to show up, sign into the Laker Girl 36 channel. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how I became a member, a loyal member at that, of Laker Girl 36. So if you don't want that same incident to happen, I urge you to go over there and sign up to her channel. And then while you at it, sign up to Lakers for Life at 50. That's my damn nephew channel, Lewis. Right now, I'm not gonna ask you twice. It's 2026. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm tired. Just go do it what we asking you to do. You understand what I'm talking about? A shout out to a Laker girl.
May I say one more thing before I get off?
Yes, ma'am.
You guys make sure y'all pull up to my show Sunday. I'm doing a show with my brother right here, Major Label Entertainment. Let's do it Sunday, Major. Come on, I need you.
This Sunday?
Yes.
Well, if I can't be there, I will definitely be there. I'll definitely be there to support if I can. It all depends on how busy I'm. You guys know I'm busy as hell every day, just about. But even when I am busy, I do try to listen in on the family shows. Like yesterday, DJ show was on. And I end up coming in at the very end of the show. I had to work a club last night, something I had to do in a minute. But, money calls first, you know what I'm talking about? So I had to go out there. But I definitely had the show on and I was listening in. I sent the super chats in and all of that.
Yeah.
So if I can't get up there to participate in the show, I will definitely listen in. And then when I catch a free break, I'll ask for the link and then I'll come up there and help bring some entertainment to the show like I does. You know what I mean?
Like you do, absolutely. You bring the fight.
Yeah, that's what I do. Try to bring the fight. You know what I'm saying? I told a fire. See, that's why I said I'm not gonna cuss this much this year. I'm gonna try to be on my P's and Q's. You know, after talking to, my pastor H. Davis. H. Davis said, "Hey man, look, Major, you got to change your ways, man. You can't be cussing people out all the time." And I said, "Yeah, I know Father Davis. I call him Father Davis now. So I know, even though he's my nephew, I say, Father Davis, I can't be doing that, man. I know I'm supposed to, you sent me out into the wilderness to lead a flock of people, and I'm trying to do that, Father." And he said, "Well, you working on it, my child, but you still need work to do." So now I'm talking to Lewis. Lewis is my counselor, as y'all know, and I think I'm getting better with my tongue now. I'm getting better. So pause. Yeah. Hold on. Wait a minute now. So yeah, I'm learning not to cuss as much. So y'all can thank Lewis and H. Davis for that. You know what I'm talking about? They're telling me not to cuss as much. You know what I'm talking about?
I have to give you credit. You're doing an excellent job.
Well, shout out to the family, But what an excellent show that we witnessed Lewis have today. You know what I'm talking about? He came and he brought the thunder. You know what I'm saying? The way I knew he would bring it. You know what I'm saying? That's the hottest new YouTube channel on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Every time he goes live, you could best believe I will be tuning in if I can't pull up. Definitely. So shout out to the entire family. But I'm going to read some of the comments because I know y'all been leaving comments. When me and bro get to talking, I forget about everybody else, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to go back and read some of the comments before I get off the stage. So if you guys will bear with me for 1 second, let me go back up and start reading some of the comments that you guys have come in because I want to thank a couple of y'all for coming in. So Laker Girl, you can stick around if you want to. I'm just going to read some comments before I end the channel. Okay. So the last time we left off with Go James. He said, "Salute, Big Cuzzo." Said, "Please like and share and subscribe." And that's my damn cousin. He's always gonna show up for Big Cuzzo, and when I do these things, you understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you got H and Davis. He said it really is. It really is. You know what I'm talking about? He says, Go James says, I'm sorry, Kevin Porter should not be beating us. But hey, we don't have much resistance from the main guys, the main guards. Not speaking on the wing guys. Absolutely. Cuzzo says, I think Luka not being athletic enough to keep up may end up taking its toll on him. Remember, he's got his own soft tissue injury history. Absolutely. Go James says, Giannis is a student of the game. He remembered the last time him, LeBron played each other. But these clowns are mad because he's giving LeBron flowers. And you know what? He's always giving LeBron his flowers. I mean, always. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, at this point in the game, it was said that they were more efficient from the three over the 2-point shot. Lord have mercy. All right, it's crazy. It's crazy. Lewis said, we have to do better on Monday and Tuesday. Like I said, absolutely, absolutely, nephew. We definitely got to get something going, man, because if not, we're going to be in trouble. Go James says, JJ got to get on Luka's ass. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. He says he wants to call out LeBron's post game, but act like he's scared of Luka or something. Absolutely, absolutely. He says, Cuzzo, I'm not going to lie. I said this shit last night in DJ chat. I would have set his ass as long as we was up. For me, there was no reason to bring him back unless we lost the lead. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. Go James says his ass doesn't care to sit DA, but he's scared to sit Luka. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy. I'm so disappointed in this guy. Yeah, man, he got to get it together, bro, or he's going to be on his way out the door faster than he can make an impact. I thought he was a child prodigy. It seems more like a Ronald McDonald character. A clown. You understand what I'm talking about? I second that emotion, Cuzzo. He says Giannis was giving DA ass that work. Yeah, he was, man. Giving that nigga the business. Remy at 33HH said LeBron hasn't won the Lakers shit. Okay, that's a hater. Bye-bye, hater. Fuck out of here. Don't care about your opinion. I don't like haters on my channel. I will kick your motherfucking ass off. No questions. You know what I'm talking about? Remy, please don't start. You will go to the shadow realm. The motherfucker's already in the shadow realm. You know what I'm talking about? Stable 95 said Remy 33HH. Yes, he has won us a couple games, just like that Philly game. Absolutely. They say boy 95. Thank you for saying that. You know what I'm talking about? Say boy, if you are new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Please. You know what I'm talking about? Your subscription is greatly appreciated. Thank you for telling that truth right there. Because motherfuckers will get up here to hate LeBron and act like he ain't done shit. But they haters, and I don't ascribe to haters up here. You understand what I'm talking about? Go James says, please like, share, subscribe. Right the hell nah. Go James said, these motherfuckers want to get mad at the players but kiss Jeannie and Rob's ass. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Cuzzo said, oh, DJ, he got the eyes. Oh, shit. He said, yeah, he got hurt on Christmas Day versus the Warriors, and we was winning record. Well, we had a winning record before that injury happened. Absolutely. Go James says, Cuzzo, I'm a retired Laker fan. Man. You know what I'm talking about? And Go James says, and Miss Leslie is a great coach. Yeah, she is a good coach. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Go James says, cook JJ ass, big Cuzzo. Cook him. You know how he does this. Adam TR, I'm just gonna say Adam. The problem with the Lakes are never healthy. Luka, LeBron, and Austin have only played 8 games together. Yep, that's true. That's absolutely true. He says, I think they should trade Luka for Trey Murphy and Zion. I don't know. A lot of people might not agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say about that. You know what I'm saying? But you might be onto something. You know what I'm talking about? Hell Rail 329 says L trade, Adam. Yeah, L trade. You know, Go James laughing at Hell Rail. You know what I'm talking about? The anime guy. You know what I'm talking about? He said, Giannis giving Bron his just due made me respect him even more. Yes, man. He's been respecting LeBron for a long time, bro. I must admit. He's definitely been respecting LeBron for a long time. Said that's one of his that's his GOAT. You know what I'm talking about? And motherfuckers is even mad at that. That's what get me. Motherfuckers get mad when he says stuff like that. You know, when NBA players, actual NBA players say stuff like that. They get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an actual NBA player, not somebody sitting on the couch slurping down fucking donuts and ho-hos and shit like that. Not a fat motherfucker or a lazy motherfucker or an unathletic motherfucker sitting around just talking shit. Motherfucker actually know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm quicker to listen to that person than I am a motherfucker who don't know shit, ain't never even played a goddamn game of basketball. Adam said Luka's a selfish player that shoots bad, sits all day and holds the ball hostage. Yeah, true sometimes. Yep. And tend to take bad shots. And then he says, Hell Trail. You know what I'm talking about? Hell Trail, you don't know ball. You know what I'm talking about? Hell Trail's family, you know what I'm talking about? He's family. So you know what I'm saying? No fighting amongst the family members. Hell Rail does have a wrench, and Hell Rail does, you know what I'm saying, he will use his wrench. There's a reason he got a wrench over here. You know what I'm talking about? You know how he does this. The one and only Sam, I think this might be a Sammy the Man, if I'm not mistaken. He said, what's good, Major Chat? DJ, shake up the squad, 3-D and dogs, absolutely. And if it ain't that, we ain't gonna go nowhere. Absolutely. You know what I'm talking about? Sam says, like and subscribe. Y'all hit that button. Hit that like button for my boy Major. You know how he does at this. You know what I'm talking about? He says, gotta get athletic, speed and defense. This is an unathletic, crappy. Yes, man. I totally agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Go James says, Sammy, you know how he does this. He said, what's good, bro? Been a minute. You know what I'm talking about? Says, gotta shake the squad up, bro. And shit is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You know how he does and this. He said, squad gotta go. We need dogs. Absolutely. Absolutely. Squad gotta go. We need dogs. He said, yeah, if we get another center that got edge to him, Aiden, trying, but he got to get physical. Absolutely, absolutely. Go James says, and Mark is staying healthy. Yeah. We need a dog over here that's a center, man, or at least a center with some size. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, you didn't miss on the Luka trade, but you missed on the one with Mark. Yeah, Mark Williams been good, would have been good for the Lakers. I totally agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I totally agree with that. Says, Go James says, Kessler out for a season with the shoulder injury, I think. Yeah, he come back. Hope that kid come back stronger. Hope he get well soon. I'm talking about we might be able to use him later down the line. Said, report MPJ and trade talks. Hopefully, Lakers. I wouldn't mind. Absolutely, I would love that. You know, Sammy says Six Flags rides and holds numbers. You know how he does at this. You know what I'm talking about. After January 14th, it's going to be a hell of a day. I totally agree with that, Sammy. Sammy says the Hawks saying they center up for trade. I'll look at him to see if he fit the Lakers. Absolutely, I'm with that too. Portland put that out. Ayton does this. Yeah, true. Not the future center in Atlanta. The futures, absolutely, in Atlanta's futures. Go James is laughing. Micah 307 says, Big Major, you speaking facts on Ayton. You know how he does this. Micah, shout out to Micah for showing up to the them channels. Been a minute. You know what I'm talking about? The one and only Sammy. Sammy the Man says, yeah, LA peeps not with that shit. Hell no, we not. Got to be physical or get the fuck straight up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down like 6 o'clock, says Sammy the Man. Sammy the Man says, Vooch balling. Goddamn, that nigga been balling. I've been telling y'all about old Vucevic. You know what I'm talking about? That's because Vooch will block out guys. Yes, he will. And that motherfucking physical too. Don't get it twisted. That nigga got some dog in him. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga, he got up in Giannis's face. You know what I'm talking about? He almost got it to Miles Bridges. Hey, man, Vooch just don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm talking about? Say, yeah, Boost balling like a motherfucker. Said, shake up the squad and start over. Need dogs on the Lakers. The bench, definitely the bench need to do what they do. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, we all knew he wasn't the future, but Portland was right on how he played. Absolutely. And J. Lou Solid says, trade Rui, trade Aiden, trade Gabe, trade Maxey for Nick Claxton, Terrence Mann, and Zaire Williams from the net. Hey, I will take that motherfucking trade, J. Lou Solid. Appreciate you for showing up to the channel. Hit that like button, that subscribe button if you are new. No, you're not new. I seen you over here before. You should be getting a wrench pretty soon. I need y'all to show up consistently so I can give you that wrench, so I can know that y'all fucking with your boy still. You understand what I'm talking about? Shout out to J. Lou for that excellent trade deal right there. I'm taking that shit all day long and twice on holidays. You know what I'm talking about? Sammy the Man says, but he gotta be a beast for the Lakers. If not, Lakers only go so far. Abso-fucking-lutely. You know what I'm talking about? Sammy the Man says, wouldn't mind that trade. Oh, shoot. Wouldn't mind that trade at all. All of them are athletic. Absolutely. You know what I'm talking about? He says, for sure, bomb stream, Major. You know how he does this. I had to bring that entertainment. You know how he does this. Laker girl salute, like, share, subscribe. to her as well, said Sammy the Man. Sammy the Man says, oh yeah, Dennis out of here. You know what I'm talking about? Sammy the Man says, he went totally left. Yep, absolutely. Damn right, Laker Girl is on it. You know how he does this. He said, for sure, Laker Girl. And Remy ass was banned. Get your hater motherfucking ass up out of here. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end. That is the end of all the comments. I had to make sure that I read all the comments. So shout out to everybody that has showed up in the comments to show support to your boy Major Level Entertainment. This is all I got to say for the night. I got to make some runs and do some other things. But as always, it is a pleasure to bring this Laker content to y'all. Once again, please go subscribe to all the family members that resonate with you. DJs, Lakers in 5, and also become a member over there. He'll be doing a rally soon, so you want to member up right now. Like I said, I'm going to be giving free memberships, 2 per game, all through the month of January, and kind of honor DJ's birthday. DJ's birthday is this month. That's my way to honor little bro. You know, I'm talking about, I really do appreciate everything he's done for Lakers in 5, man. He gives us some entertainment, something to listen to, just in case we're not up there on the channel. Or hell, even when the show going off, sometime I go back and listen to old shows. Well, all the time I go back and listen to old shows. So shout out to bro for putting something so special up to give us real Laker fans something to really listen to, and not all that hater bullshit that other motherfuckers be spewing out there about one motherfucking player or 2 players. The DJ is, you know, universal when it comes to the talk. You know, he lets you get your takes, lets you give your takes respectfully, and then you hear some good Laker content up there. You get to come in and chill and watch the game with us. We hear us joking up there, hear us doing what we do best, and love the camaraderie over there. So as a part of me showing my appreciation, I have been and will continue to all throughout the month of January with every game we have, 2 per game. I'll be donating memberships. So please show up to Lakers in 5, because you might be the next person. If you're not a member already, you might be the next person that get a membership. Now, I'm not a controller who I pick to become members, because usually when I buy a membership, they'll pick a random member. So if you're up there and you see your name, and ladies and gentlemen, just understand that your boy Big Major, your cousin, your big brother, your neighbor across the street, blessed you with a membership. You know how he does this. On behalf of me and everybody a part of the Major Level Mafia, Cuzzo, Laker Girl, little sis, you know, I was talking about my two nephews, Lewis and H and Davis, my little bro, DJ, Micah, Sammy, the motherfucking man. Everybody else that has showed up today, H. Davis, everybody that showed up today, on behalf of me and the Major Level Mafia, appreciate y'all for showing up. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all night. And if y'all got to step outside, like I got to step outside, please be safe. Take God with you as always. Peace and blessings, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Everything I do is major. I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major, and I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do,